Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we explore the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has captivated humanity for decades. UFO evidence they don't want you to see. For years, governments and official bodies have dismissed countless sightings and encounters as weather balloons, swamp gas, or mass hysteria. But what if some of the evidence is so compelling, so undeniable, that it challenges everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe? Get ready, because we're about to pull back the curtain on some of the most classified and astonishing UFO incidents ever recorded. First, let's travel back to 1947, Roswell, New Mexico. The official story is that a weather balloon crashed. Simple, right? But the initial reports from the Roswell Army Airfield described recovering a flying disc. This was quickly retracted and a massive cover-up operation began. Eyewitnesses, including high-ranking military personnel, later came forward with incredible testimonies. They spoke of strange, lightweight metal that couldn't be bent or burned, and even described non-human bodies being recovered from the site. Major Jesse Marcel, the intelligence officer who was first on the scene, maintained until his death that what he found was not of this world. Why the sudden change in the official narrative? Was it simply to avoid public panic? Or was it the beginning of a decades-long policy to conceal the truth about extraterrestrial visitors? The Roswell incident remains the cornerstone of UFO lore, a puzzle with too many pieces that just don't fit the official picture. Now, let's fast forward to the 1960s and Project Blue Book, the US Air Force's official study of UFOs. Over its 20-year run, it investigated over 12,000 sightings. While the project concluded that most sightings could be explained, it left behind a significant number of unidentified cases. One of the most famous is the Kecksburg, Pennsylvania incident in 1965. Thousands of people across 6 states and Canada saw a brilliant fireball streak across the sky, culminating in a crash in the woods of Kecksburg. Witnesses reported seeing an acorn-shaped object, about the size of a small car, with strange hieroglyphic-like markings around its base. The military quickly cordoned off the area, removed an object on a flatbed truck, and told the public that nothing had been found. Decades later, internal documents and Freedom of Information Act requests revealed a much more complex story, with conflicting reports and evidence of a major retrieval operation. What was it that crashed in Kecksburg, and why the intense secrecy? Let's jump across the pond to the Rendlesham Forest incident in the UK, often called Britain's Roswell. In December 1980, near 2 active US Air Force bases, military personnel witnessed a series of unexplained lights and the landing of a triangular craft. Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt and his team went into the forest to investigate. They found a triangular landing site with indentations in the ground and abnormally high radiation readings. They saw pulsating lights, and a beam of light from one of the objects shone down directly at their feet. Colonel Holt even made a live audio recording of the event, capturing the sheer awe and confusion of his men. The Ministry of Defense initially denied anything of significance occurred, but the release of Holt's memo and audio tape years later proved that this was a serious military encounter with an unidentified craft. This wasn't a sighting by untrained civilians. It was experienced by seasoned military officers on a nuclear-armed base. Perhaps the most compelling modern evidence comes directly from the Pentagon itself. In 2017, the world was stunned when the New York Times published an article revealing the existence of a secret government program called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP. Along with this revelation came 3 declassified videos captured by Navy fighter pilots. These videos, codenamed FLIR, and the Gimbal, and Go Fast, show unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics. We see objects with no visible means of propulsion, accelerating to hypersonic speeds and making instantaneous turns that would crush any human pilot. Pilots like Commander David Fravor and Commander Alex Dietrich, who encountered the Tic Tac object in 2004, described it as something not from this world. It outmaneuvered their top-of-the-line FA-18 Super Hornets with ease. The government has since confirmed the authenticity of these videos, but offers no explanation for what they are. These incidents aren't isolated. Consider the Phoenix Lights of 1997, where thousands of people, including the state governor, saw a massive V-shaped craft estimated to be a mile wide glide silently over the city. The official explanation was military flares, but this was flatly contradicted by countless witnesses who saw a solid, structured object blocking out the stars. Or what about the Belgian UFO wave from 1989 to 1990? Over a period of months, thousands of citizens and police officers reported seeing large, silent, triangular craft. The Belgian Air Force scrambled F-16s on multiple occasions, getting radar lock-on with the objects, only for the UAPs to vanish at incredible speeds. The Belgian military was so baffled that they held a press conference, sharing their radar data and asking the public for help. This level of official transparency is almost unheard of, and lends incredible weight to the reality of these events. So why the secrecy? One theory is to prevent mass panic and a breakdown of social order. If people knew for certain that we are being visited by intelligences far more advanced than our own, how would society react? Religions, economies, and our entire sense of security could be shattered. Another reason could be national security. If one nation were to gain access to and reverse engineer this advanced technology, it would create an insurmountable military advantage. The power to control gravity, travel at light speed, and harness unknown energy sources would make conventional weapons obsolete. The secrecy, therefore, could be part of a new, clandestine arms race, hidden from public view. This isn't just about hiding aliens, it's about protecting a potential technological prize of unimaginable value. But the tide is turning. In recent years, we've seen an unprecedented shift towards transparency. In 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a preliminary report on UAPs, acknowledging 144 incidents reported by military personnel since 2004, only one of which could be explained. The report stated that these phenomena clearly pose a flight safety issue and may pose a challenge to US national security. This was a landmark moment. For the first time, the US government officially admitted that these things are real. They are physical and they are unexplained. More recently, congressional hearings have featured high-level whistleblowers, like former intelligence officer David Grush. He testified under oath that the US government is in possession of non-human craft and has been running a secret reverse engineering program for decades. These are not wild claims from the fringes. This is sworn testimony before Congress. The evidence is overwhelming and comes from credible sources. Military pilots, radar operators, intelligence officers, and even astronauts. From the strange debris of Roswell to the impossible flight characteristics captured on Navy gun cameras, the story is consistent. We are dealing with a phenomenon that is beyond our technological capabilities and our current scientific understanding. The days of dismissing this as science fiction are over. The question is no longer, do UFOs exist? But what are they? Where do they come from? And what is their intention? The evidence they tried to hide for so long is now coming to light, piece by piece. We are living in a time of incredible revelation, and the truth, whatever it may be, is slowly but surely being revealed. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. What do you think about this evidence? Is it definitive proof, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world's greatest mysteries. Until next time, keep looking up.